wow! Here we go. Here it is. This is the best toe side koi I've seen all season. It's a Kin Matsuba from Kano. It's toe side 24 centimeters. I'm speechless about this koi. Of course, Michael has been choosing the fish for the auction. He quite rightly picked this one out for you guys. Look at that fish. That is absolutely well. I'm going to start the bidding on this one at £70. Who's going to offer me £70 for it? It is 24 centimetre from Kano. 24 centimetres of pure beauty there. So there we go. We've opened up Paul Whitman at £70. Ben, you just missed out there. It's with Paul at 70. We'll let the bidding go. Tebow, any thoughts on this beautiful fish there?
Yeah, for sure. Because this is one I would bid on for sure. Not only does my girlfriend have a fetish for these koi, but they really are. This is really a really great example of how a fish like this should look like if you buy it as tosai. The sumi is laid in actually quite nicely in every scale. Makes it able to see the scalation very nicely. It's very equally in symmetrical divided. If there's more sumi in it like this on this age, it tends to be more chaotic in the future. But this is very nicely laid in to every scale, and it will have that great Matsuba effect, which means pineapple, in the future. Along that, I see a great head. The widthness of the head is great. The eyes are nicely on the side. Still, the nose is long. The pectoral fins are great, big, and you can see the luster of the metallic in the pectoral fins. There's not much I don't love about this fish. Also, the Benny, it's not like quite deep yet. It's this nice orangey style, but equally has the same depth all over the fish from beginning to end. This is definitely, in terms of quality, the best fish I have seen today.
Yeah, it's superb, and it's again, quite often speak about the presence of the koi, without the technical terms and everything. You're looking upon this fish just doesn't jump out; it just stands out. You spot it straight away. I mean, look at them big round pet.
And this, I don't know whether how the fish was already when you bought it or when it was still in Japan. I can reckon that maybe the sumi already came up more with you guys in England, but especially when it goes outdoors. But this is a fish. If this develops nicely, ooh, look at the head. Really like the size and the widthness of the head. The gill plates are almost straight. That's such a great feature for future growth, which you would like to see in this koi, because if the koi grows a bigger body and the head body conformation will look great, very powerful. And like I said, if you would have to buy a fish like this at Sanzai in Japan, you can forget all about it. It won't be for sale. It won't be. There are too little of these quality fish of them, so I think it's quite good you come across this one at this age. And
to see that quality in such a young koi is quite something, isn't it? It really is. And like you say, the sumi, we know that the sumi in the genetics of that fish, that's just perfectly balanced at this stage of its life. If it's dark, it'd be too dark. We know that it's going to slightly darken up more. It's just going to look a beautiful fish.
Yeah,
it's one of them. Sometimes it's a once in a lifetime probably opportunity for a tosai koi. I've been saying on the Facebook group and the WhatsApp group, this is probably the best Kin Matsuba that we've ever had at tosai, and you can see just by looking at it, you can see why we're saying that. So Martin Kingston there with a very strong bid, £200.
Yeah, especially on the picture, you can see it even better. The scalation, how nice it really looks like. You can see the backbone, the luster on it, the larger pectoral fins, and the head. Those are the features I know. I'm starting to repeat them, but I really love them
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a superb koi. It's the bidding's very, very strong. We've got Adrian, Dean, Ben, Martin, and Rob bidding.
Yeah, that's not crazy at all. This is a really unique quality of fish. You have a lot of them, you can gain them, but not in the but
Yeah,
yeah, always the sumi is kind of messy. That's the whole part of a matsuba, of course. You know, the skin quality and the matsuba pattern.
yeah, yeah,
And it's the same with lots of food with Goromo. You have to buy them with when they're not when the Goromo is still only slightly visible, not when it's full on present. Because these fish, you need to see them for the future and not for what they are now. So that's
yeah,
why you look at the body conformation, the pectoral fins, the how it swims. It has a very big tail as well. It has it all. This fish for me, in terms
yeah,
of this variety and a tosai, this size, this is the one I would bet my money on. And would love to, if anyone would buy the one who wins this lot, I hope it to see it back in a photo contest at,
yeah.
next year or something.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, I think it'll have some good size on it as well. If it's the usual rules, good, give it good water, good food, give it a bit of space to grow, and I think this fish will do. Yeah, it's outstanding. So let's have a look at the bidding. We've got Ben at 210. Have we got any more in there from anybody? I'm not going to wait too much longer before we sell this one. So get your bids in. Now it's 210 with Ben. Stunning, stunning koi. It caused a lot of interest on the social media circuit. This one, Martin Kingston at 240. So 240 with Martin. Of course, yeah. Martin, he loves this koi. Martin's had some lovely koi from Elite Koi, including the golden corn, of course. And this fish swimming alongside golden corn would be a sight to see for sure.
Yeah, if a fish like this goes towards 45, 50 cm, you will be stunned about how it looks like in your pond.
Yeah,
I reckon the red will deepen more, the sumi will color in, but you can't go wrong with this body conformation in my eyes.
Yeah,
I think it's very strong, very solid build, great tail, pectoral fins.
Yeah, as you're speaking, I'm just looking for a scale out of place, and I'm struggling to find one that's out of place on that coin. So 241, 250 from Martin Kingston now. 250 Martin Kingston. Remember, guys, if you don't want to miss out on this one, I'm going to ask you to let me know when you finish bidding. This is a once in a lifetime purchase again.
I mean, fish like this, Chris, usually I don't think you can stumble upon them usually at a dealer's place. You really have to like, and if some people like have more interest in fish like this, it would be a fish that you have to go and specifically go on a hunt for in Japan.
Yeah,
Based on customers that look for it, so then you can go and visit, for example, Kano, or maybe some other breeders have it, like of course Kaneko.
Possibly, yeah.
Kaneko will have them, and any Kuyaku Quaker will, of course, also have a Kin Matsuba.
Yeah.
But these are fish you have to specifically search for.
Yeah. So, on that note, I've got some thumbs from Ben and Rob. I'm going to close this one down. I'm going to say going once, going twice. This is your last chances to get in on this one. Going 3 times. Martin has it for 250 and sold to Martin. Well done, Martin.
Congratulations.